my lovely, sexy, gorgeous people. I look fucking great today, and so do you. Mwah. I had coffee twice. That's not healthy. I also have a chandelier. You've never noticed that till now. And I got a pink wall like the Check Up On It music video. Aren't we doing blessed today? If I had to tell you one single thing to take away from my videos is do not date insecure people. It'll be the worst fucking thing you do. And I know you're like, is dating insecure people really going to be the worst thing in the world? I'll put it to you like this. I've dated people where I could be like, hey, just so you know, I love and adore you and you're awesome. And then they'll be like, but my mother said I'm a stupid fucking cunt who's ugly and should die. And I believe my mother, so she must be a lying, stupid bitch. And she should be fucking ashamed to even be attracted to me. And I should, like, punish her. Like, because deep down, I don't think I'm worth it. And it's like, it could be multiple reasons for them doing it. It could be them wanting to try to be as abrasive to me as possible so that I can fight to prove that, oh no, I do love you. I love you through all the obstacles. What did that get me? Trauma. It could be someone who's just, like, truly doesn't believe or know how to react to love. So then they'll be like, hey, I don't know, like, you're not being, like, oh, okay. Like, they don't know how to respond to affection. They'll be like, well, my mother always beat the shit out of me, and so you saying that I'm actually lovable and deserving of hugs and kisses and stuff, it's like, how am I supposed to believe that? I've been beaten for, like, fucking 13 years, and I'm just supposed to love you off the bat? How do I even do that? I don't even know what that is. I don't trust you. Who is this bitch? Some people do it just because they're, like, confused. Some people do it because they, like, it's just, you know, some people will just be like, this bitch is stupid. How dare she ever see potential in me? Like, I don't know, like the evil villains in Tyler Perry movies. Like the Christian woman who always gives her shitty man a chance over and over and over, and they just keep punishing her for it. Like, I've dated people, and then they'll get insecure because it's like, she's getting a lot of attention. A lot of attention. A lot of attention. And then they get kind of, like, subconsciously jealous. It's like, you know, it's weird. They'll be like, oh my God, this girl's so gorgeous and talented and cool and interesting and intelligent. I adore her. But then when they actually get me, then they'll kind of realize, oh, right. Other people like that too. I wish I had that sort of attention. And the next thing you know, they'll start taking it out on you or trying to get you to stop relying on your hobbies or enjoying the presence of other people because they don't feel like they're worthy of your presence. And instead of feeling inspired, like, ooh, you know what? She's smart. I should read books too. Like, I should do this. I should achieve my goals so that I actually feel worthy of this woman. Because, you know, if she loves me, clearly she must see something in me and I should live up to, like, the good that she sees in me, because maybe it does exist. Maybe I am lovable. These motherfuckers don't do that. They go, let's punish this chick. They'll be like, Tamia's so awesome and talented and funny. I don't like that other men look at her. I should try to, like, convince her to change her outfits. I should convince her that her outfit is doing too much. Whenever she talks about her hobbies, I should brush them off and say they're not that cool or interesting. So hopefully she feels bad and stops them, and then relies on me for her only sense of joy. But then, ironically, if you actually do fall into that, then they'll be like, this bitch is boring. I thought she was supposed to be interesting. They'll find little reasons to try to neg you or do this or do that or start doing stupid-ass fucking tactics because they're insecure, because they have boring-ass lives or stupid-ass hobbies. Like the last guy I dated, curse his name, he really thought that he could try. Like, I remember I was getting back into hobbies because I was getting more financially stable and happy, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting back involved in succulents. I fucking love succulents. They're so cute. Also, you can guess what my favorite color is. If you can't, you're crazy. And I told him, I'm like, I'm getting back involved in succulents. I was like, I'm researching so much about cool gemstones. And I talked about it only for like 12 fucking seconds before he was like, oh my God, we get it. You have hobbies. You don't have to talk all the time. And I said, this is my very first time talking about it with you, actually. And then he was like, okay, but other people don't talk about their hobbies all the time, so you don't need to talk about it so much. And I said, I've only talked about it for like 10 single fucking seconds, number one. And number two, actually, yes, other people do talk about their hobbies. That's what happens when you have friends and hobbies. You talk about things that you do for fun and that interest you. You don't just stay at home drinking all the time and doing fucking shrooms. And then over time, God damn it, I've dated plenty of other people. They'll decide, Tamia is really hot and interesting. But I hate that I like they'll decide to start negging me. And it's like, I think I've already made this video topic, but it's like, yeah, if you really think that going, like, you can't gaslight me, like, your pussy divot's really low, I'm gonna beat your ass. He almost got his ass beat that day. I remember he tried another day on that same, it's like, nigga, you think that's gonna make me like you more? It's gonna make me stop wanting to fuck you. Also, I know it's not true, but guess what? You have now lost sexual access to me, and you already were starting to, like, not get it. Asshole. And then on top of that, he also one day tried to be like, your boobs are uneven. And I said, yeah, everyone's boobs are uneven. It's actually statistically proven that, like, every single woman's, like, left boob, I believe, is, like, ever so slightly, like, lower or higher up. And then he was like, yeah, but yours are just so, like, that's too much. All I did was a single half step his direction. And that nigga flinched like hell and was like, I'm kidding. You look great. You look good. Actually, yeah, it was just the lighting. You looked fine. Shut the fuck up, bitch ass nigga. It's just like, why are you self-sabotaging? Niggas with low self-esteem, this is also my final point, they will lie to you about dumb shit. The dumbest, most stupid fucking shit, because they like you so much that they want to keep you around. I remember I dated Morgan, and his flaw was that he had a habit, we weren't even dating, but he just had a habit of lying to me so much because he wanted to, like, look cooler than he was. But I already thought he was pretty interestingly cool. I had to tell him, hey buddy, how about instead of lying and saying that you've been in threesomes and orgies and done this and done that, how about you just tell me about your real shit, like you're a comic book collector? That's fucking cool to me. And he was like, really? And I said, yes, I grew up having a Marvel fucking encyclopedia. I used to read, or was it a Thesaurus? Yeah, Marvel Thesaurus. But it was a big fucking book. I flipped through all the pages, I researched all the characters. You could be telling me about, like, that, or your coin collection, or any real hobby that you have. You don't need to lie and make, because if anything, you lying about fucking and sucking random people, if anything, that just made me less interested in you because it's gross. And then he went, oh, and then he made an effort. He did, and I respect him for that, only in that regard. The next thing you know, we had a blast, because then he kind of realized, like, oh shit, like, I remember once he fucked me with the force of 1,000 suns, and then as I was, like, in this half-conscious state with my eyes rolled back, blurry-ass vision, I came to just see this nigga pull up with the fucking Resident Evil comic books and just start flexing that shit like fucking dollar bills. Like fucking Lil Baby, just like, oh yes, I have these limited edition comic books, they were super hard to get, mint condition, no one has ever touched them, and he just started info dumping all of everything he could tell me about these rare-ass Resident Evil comic books. As I was just naked in bed, pussy juice dripping down to my knees, I was just like, this is great, baby. I could hardly hear what the nigga was saying, but I was just happy that he was happy. Now, he did later on ruin the relationship by being incredibly possessive, jealous, controlling, and weird. Next thing you know, he was holding my body tight in stores like, don't see no one else, don't see no one else, don't see no one else. Despite always trying to check my phone and also never letting me check his. Funny enough, people who are insecure usually do this thing where they're like, the person I'm with is too hot and too interesting. They're making me feel insecure. So therefore, I should try to cheat with someone who does not make me feel like I'm not enough. Even if it's just like some subconscious projection. And that's annoying as fuck. It's like, it's such a weird form of self-sabotage. How do you like someone so much that you would do that? It's like, I like this woman too much, and she scares me, and it seems like she deserves better. So I need to make myself feel like a man by trying to fuck and get interest from anyone else who's new, so that then maybe I can get my self-esteem validated instead of just trusting that my partner loves me for me and that I'm truly worthy of the love in the first place. Very disgusting, very disturbing. And then as I was saying, people with low self-esteem will fucking lie to you. What happened with Riley, I remember he lied to me about the shit going on with his girlfriend because he kind of thought, oh, Tamia is so awesome and I'll fumble her if I tell her the truth. So instead of me saying that I'm only freshly out of this relationship and that I'm just trying to get over her, I don't want to scare her off because she seems amazing. I should instead, like, lie and say that I've been separated from her for half a year and that the relationship has been done for a while and that we're just roommates. That lie led to me getting a black fucking nose and a fucking Cardi B golf ball sized knot on my head. Sure, I got a semi-viral video out of it with 1 million views on my Instagram, ka-chow, and some followers, hit 1K, yay. But still, that was traumatic. I'm only just now the fuck over it. Yeah, months of trauma. Thanks, Riley. Could have just been honest. I would have just, that would have let, if he would, anyway, it's okay. Bitch ass nigga. Hate that nigga. And then finally, insecure men, yeah, they'll lie to you over the dumbest shit. Stupid fucking shit. My ex Jared kept lying about so much, and it just kind of got scarier and scarier. Then I learned how the real age that his baby mama was when they fucking met, which already, like, fucking terrified me. And then on top of that, then he was like, yeah, there's no more lies at this point. No more lies. And then the very next date I had, he had like 3 lies that he fucking told me about. And it's just like, nigga, okay. It's like, sir, you're just making you, like, what the fuck? And he kept his lying habit all the way until our breakup. So yeah, he's disgusting. I've had niggas lie about shit to me just so they could like have sexual access to me instead of just like being upfront with their intentions. Whole time it's like, nigga, I would have had sex with you back then had you just like you didn't need to bring emotions into it. Are you fucking stupid? And also I've had niggas like overcompensate because they're insecure and they feel like they need to do a lot to earn me. And I truly wouldn't ask for any of it. I remember my ex Blaze. I remember I told his ass, like, we could just walk into a store, like a simple Michael's store, and I'd be like, yeah, I don't really see anything I like here. It's okay. And he'd be like, really? And then he'd grab like fucking 10 expensive items. He'd be like, you're getting these charcoals. You're getting these oil pastels. You're going to get this clay. And it's like, that seems like a blessing, right? But then he kept doing it. And the next thing you know, it's like we couldn't leave a Target without $700 worth of stuff. We couldn't leave any place without this, that, and the other. And it just kind of like, it was great until he started hating me for it. Meanwhile, I wasn't asking for any of it. So then I remember the day he was like, oh, like he tried to mock me in this nasally voice, and my mom used to do that, so it just made me hate him on the spot. And he was just like, oh, Blaze, can we go to Target? Can we go to Michael's? Can we get $30 to $40 meals? Can we do this? Can we do that? And I just said, first of all, I can't name the last time I've ever had a fucking $40 meal with you. We could go into a place for food. I can order 1 item. You'll order 2 more because you say you love me. If we walk into a store, I will try to leave with nothing and you will grab like fucking 10 to 30 items just for me. And I will tell you not to do that and you'll do it anyway. And I thank you and I show gratitude. The only reasons I ever have asked to go to Target or Michael's is not because I want to buy stuff, but because you live in fucking San Jose, nigga. There's nothing out there to do because it's a bumfuck area. What can I say? I would take us out for more interesting stuff if it wasn't a fucking pandemic and a shelter in place and basically nowhere to go aside from that and the drive-in. And I told him, but simply put, like, if you really can't afford to be with someone like me, then we just simply don't have to date. It's okay. And also, you don't. If you really resent, like, things that you've gotten for me this much and hate me that much, then we don't have to be an item. Because you could have told me if you couldn't afford it, and also, I don't want to be punished with you getting me stuff on your own choice and accord. And then he was like, no, I can afford it, no. And then he tried to do a bunch of apologies and shit, but it went one ear out the other for me. Later on, I think like the same day or the next day, we went out to this nice place called Tostadas. Great fucking food. I remember I looked at the menu. I saw that they had like a cool quesadilla pizza and all that. I eyed it, but nothing more. He was like, do you want anything? I said, just like a simple like shrimp quesadilla sounds good. He was like, really? That's it? I said, yeah, that's it. You don't want anything more? Yeah, that's it. Nothing else? Yeah, that's it. And he kept trying to point out more shit on the item, and I said, baby, that's it. It's okay. I don't need anything more. Also, because I was annoyed at him. Guess what the nigga got? Shrimp quesadilla. Mexican fucking birria pizza. Endless amounts of tostadas. Oh, and it's just like, and then I just thought to myself, let me guess, he's gonna complain about doing all this for me too. I've been with plenty of dudes like that, where they'll be like, I love Smia, she's amazing. I'm gonna get her gifts and effort just because I want to. She deserves the best. And then they realize their finances. Or they kind of go, oh shit, am I doing this because I like her or because I feel insecure and just want to keep her around? And then And then they start taking their anger out on me instead of doing any inner work to be like, why do I hate her for something that she has no involvement in? I'm the one choosing to do this. But no. Ego. It's like a weird overabundance of ego, but like no self-esteem paired with the lack of common sense and accountability. Simply put, and yeah, just even recently, the last few dudes I've been casually talking to, it's just like, it's annoying. Because it's like, hey, if I say that you look good, I don't want you to just stare at me in the face and be like, thank you. And think that it's like a weird manipulation tactic. Like, ooh, she's probably just gonna fucking manipulate me. She probably thinks I'm that vulnerable. Fuck that bitch. No, I think you have nice eyes. I meant it. I think you have nice eyes. I thought you had nice lips. But okay, you wanna be psychotic. And just, I don't know, niggas can get so fucking weird, dude. So fucking weird. Like, even this one guy I was talking to, he was venting to me about how he has low self-esteem despite being so talented and intelligent, this, and that. But guess what? I wasn't the only woman he was talking to. He told me about a bunch of women he was talking to, like, while also still trying to pursue me. And then on top of that, he was still secretly pursuing other women behind my back in the same way he was pursuing me. So he was basically just trauma dumping on a whole bunch of women he was planning to use as an ego boost to fill a void in his life, instead of working on his ego and being like, maybe I should, like, focus on my goals and hobbies and throw myself into passions. But instead he said, I'm gonna take a bunch of fucking pills and kratom and keep talking to neurodivergent or cancer survivor bad bitches who are extremely vulnerable in their life so that they can rely on me for joy, and then I can feel powerful. Nigga, you are weird. Like, that's a weird thing to do. So let me get this straight. You felt like a weird, neurodivergent fucking teenager, deep in, like you're fucking 32, and you still feel like the same insecure little 16-year-old boy with potential autism and ADHD, and you feel like this fucking insecure fat kid you used to be, and you want to sit there and just be all, you want to sit there and fucking complain about your life being shit, but you're not making it better. You're just trying to use women to fill the void while also still treating those same women like shit because you think it'll make yourself feel better. When in reality, you're just making other people feel like shit in the same way you do, if not worse. You're repeating the cycle. And then you're punishing people like us who actually are trying to have good lives and make the best decisions for ourselves and healthily communicate by being cunts. Yeah, so if I had to give you, anyway, I probably shouldn't have even entertained a man who was endlessly talking about his insecurities but doing nothing to really solve them. And also a bunch of other things. Simply put, if I had to say one takeaway from this video, please don't date people with extremely low self-esteem. It's not good. But I'm a hypocrite, because even as I record this video, I have a date with a guy who has low self-esteem. He's in therapy, though. And then he's communicating, so I'm giving him a chance. He's like, yeah, he got out of a really long, fucked up marriage, and the divorce was and then on top of that, he's just like, yeah, I went through really hard times. I'm working through it with my therapist actively. And he even communicated that when he did accidentally deadpan stare me in the face, it was truly because he was like, oh, like, does she mean it? She's so pretty. Do I look nice? My mom never said I looked nice. And then that happened. Also, I remember I've been with several dudes where, like I said, they liked it better when I treated them badly. So if I was like, hey Marco, guess what? I think you're really cool and interesting, and actually you deserve better in your life, he would leave me on red, or ghost me, or be like, yeah, whatever. Like, he'd think I was just saying some Hallmark card bullshit that I didn't mean, that he didn't truly believe in either, so it was meaningless to him. So when I'd say, okay, fuck you, nigga, I'm putting in an effort towards your stupid bitch ass, and now I'm no longer talking to you, then he'd be like, wait, you're abandoning me just like my mother. You're being mean to me just like my mother. Oh no, I have to fight to keep you around now. It's like a weird reverse psychology. Simply put, I'm just saying, save yourself the stress. Love yourself enough to be like, I want someone who loves themselves as much as I love myself. And if you go for people with low self-esteem because you think, oh, maybe we could get along in that regard, don't do it. Especially with men. They have an ego thing and they will drag you to fucking hell. Peace out. Also, same for women. So even if you're a man watching this video, don't be too offended. I've met plenty of chicks with low self-esteem too who fuck up their partner's lives. Non-binary people, simply put, regardless of your gender, do not date someone with ridiculously low self-esteem. And if you want to gamble that, if they show signs of like possessiveness, controllingness, like if you have to do reverse psychology shit on them and just mind games or lustful behavior, or like if they seem like they're not working on their shit in any single way whatsoever, don't try to fix them. Don't try to save them. Leave. Save yourself. God bless. Peace out.